Welcome back in the kitchen with Made with Love Delectable Edibles. It's lovely to have you guys returning to Midday today. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Enjoying spring so far?
Yes.
It's not even officially spring, but hey, it feels like spring out there, doesn't it?
I have a swimming pool on my front boulevard, so I'm going to guess the world is melting.
Yes, indeed. And you guys are going to be the most popular people on the block in about a month and a half.
That's right.
That's what happens when you have a pool, right?
No, like a puddle pool.
We've got it.
I misread, because you do also have a
Yes, we do also have a pool.
Anyways, I'm sorry to hear about
This is
that.
the pretend pool.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. It will go away eventually.
It will.
Yes.
Yeah.
So today we're doing some cooking with shrimp and kale and broccoli, and I think we might be doing a pasta or a non-pasta. I don't know.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah, we are doing sort of a stir fry, and then we're going to toss it on both the option of pasta and kale.
Yeah, so basically imagine creamy, dreamy prawn pasta, a little bit spicy, awesome. But you can either toss it with your pasta noodles or with your sliver ribbon sliced kale. So for someone who's doing paleo or wants to do something more carb-free, this is a great option.
And so I know we've done this with zucchini before when you've stripped it up, but this doesn't look as, I don't know, it's different.
Yeah, well, I've sliver sliced it. So you just make it into really, really thin sort of ribbons. It's just basically another option of salad, really, but it gives you just the ability to feel like you're eating something really rich without actually having it all.
That's
So,
awesome,
both
and way
ways.
healthier. Kale is like the healthiest thing going, I know. It's like one of the super
Yeah.
healthy vegetables.
super high in calcium and iron and just minerals. And we should start cooking it. So I've cut up some,
You
cut
have
up some
oil
broccoli.
next to you, and I have no oil next to me.
Okay,
I
so
could
we're
feel
going to
this
start
getting
with
up.
this with a shot of oil. And then we are adding broccoli, I believe.
Good, good.
Yeah, normally we do this in 2 segments, but today is a 1-segment day.
Yeah, it's a 1-segment day.
Good that this is an easy recipe. So we're just going to toss in the broccoli there with a little bit of oil. I'm actually going to add a little drizzle of water in there just to kind of get it steaming.
Yeah, when you're cooking at a high heat, it's really important to keep things hydrated, and they'll cook more quickly as well too. The water really, what do you call it?
It helps to steam the vegetables and cook them
steams.
faster.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if I'm on the right track.
Convection, that's it.
Convection.
Okay, so the broccoli is in there. And then the next ingredient is the prawns. Now we're using frozen cooked prawns, so you can toss some of those guys in.
Do you want me to toss them in?
Sure, you can
Happy
toss
to
them
help.
in.
I always sit here and I look so lazy because you guys do all the work, so let me help for a few seconds.
So we're putting in probably the equivalent of about a handful of prawns, Alex, here.
Yeah,
Do
1 or
it.
2.
There we go.
It's pretty forgiving. You can go, you want your pan full of your broccoli and your prawns. Pretty good to go there. And then I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of jalapeno roots. And I'm not gonna do too much like pushing this jalapeno roots up in the air.
Ooh, there you go.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
spicy.
Yeah, it rises.
It actually, this one's a pretty medium spice.
want me to
And
stir it?
especially, let me get some cream on there, because otherwise we're gonna like get jalapeno dust up in our lungs.
Good call.
And jalapeno dust is not something anybody wants to breathe.
No.
So when you're using this blend, don't open the bottle and think, ooh, I'll just smell it and see how that goes. Because it's kind of a little bit like mustard gas. So unless you like inhaling mustard
Unless
gas,
that feels
feel
good for
free.
you, maybe avoid that.
Yeah. So we got a couple tablespoons of this guy in there. And then about 1 cup of light cream. So half and half milk and cream. And if you wanted to do this guy paleo, use coconut milk. So really great option for a dairy-free creamy.
So we let this cook for a minute. Tell me what you guys have been up to. What's going on? You've been busy at Cooper's and Save On?
We've been busy at Cooper's and Save On, and
yeah.
just pretty much the first couple of months of the year, it's recovery and building up stock and going into stores and following up. So we're doing a lot of that right now.
Good.
And we will be in Save On today if anyone would like to try this as well too.
Oh,
Up
yeah.
at Sahali.
Nice.
Yeah, we've had an amazing early spring. We did a great fundraiser for the Upper Room Mission in Vernon, and sort of did that in part with the Save On Foods in Vernon. So that was a really wonderful event in there. Went in the store a lot of times over the month of February.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We have about a minute. Where are we at, guys?
So we're gonna let this guy just start boiling down like this. And so we've got two options here. Either we're gonna keep cooking this until it gets really sort of boiled up. And we're gonna add our Parmesan if we want some dairy in it. I'm gonna turn my heat up a little bit more. I'm so used to cooking with gas. And the electric makes a big difference.
It sure does.
So about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and Susan's gonna toss that in. And then Colin is gonna add our pasta. We probably want about 2 servings of pasta in there, hey?
Yeah, okay. So I'll just put 1 serving in quickly. And number 2.
And so again, if you want to do this recipe like the sort of handcraft dinner, creamy pasta and sauce, add your pasta at this point. And if you want to keep it grain-free, you just sort of cook it down over high for a few minutes until it starts to thicken, and then toss in your kale and serve it that way.
Fantastic, guys. That looks really good. So omit the pasta, add the kale,
Yeah.
and you've got the healthier version. I'd go for the pasta myself. Sometimes kale is nice, but pasta's nicer. Fantastic, guys. So again, what time are you at Save On this afternoon so people know?
We'll be from 3 until through the dinner hour.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here today. It's a pleasure to see the both of you.
Well, thank you.
Hope the family's well.
They're great.
Awesome. Information's on the screen, madewithlove.ca. And again, you can check them out this afternoon at Save On at 3 o'clock. We are back in 90 seconds. Stay with us.
Lights up with this Prince song inside my head. Hands up if you're